At 10
Oh.
a.m. on a Wednesday, an officer
What's going
pulled
on
over a
this one?
vehicle because the driver's license was suspended.
Oh, you ain't supposed to be riding dirty like that with your driver license all suspended.
These are the events that followed.
Oh boy, a criminal defense attorney might have, trouble getting somebody out of that type of situation. Because they were caught riding with a suspended driver license. No, and they can't do that.
Stop.
Oh.
How you doing? License and registration, please.
245 Robin, happy Roblox control.
Oh, she's taking her time. That ain't no good idea.
As soon as I get your license, I'll be glad to tell you.
See, it's probably hot out there. The cop probably sweating, man.
1549 Robert.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh,
Jasmine, the reason why I'm stopping you is because I run the plate. Your license actually comes back suspended, and you have a seize tag order in reference to your car insurance. Yeah.
oh boy. Y'all know what that mean? That mean if somebody's caught with a suspended driver license, driving their car is supposed to get, picked up by tow truck or something. Bro, that's crazy.
Oh, I mean, you do.
No, I went to the courthouse yesterday.
Uh huh.
Made a payment.
Right. You made the payment,
Oh.
but you didn't take care of everything else
How do you know?
because it says in my.
Why she giving the cop all these different papers like this? That ain't making no sense. A criminal defense attorney probably would be like, what the heck?
My record.
I just did it yesterday. Maybe you didn't update it. You didn't say I couldn't drive.
Okay, well, I'm telling you, you can't drive. Your license is suspended.
Oh.
Nah, if I went to the courthouse,
See, arguing with the cop too about, driving with a suspended driver license. A criminal defense attorney would also be like, but I'm not too sure.
Okay. Then when's the last time you had a ticket?
I haven't been pulled over. You're the first one to pull me over in mine.
So you've never had
Oh.
a ticket before?
No, only red light camera thing.
Red light cameras? Okay. Has your license ever been suspended before?
No.
No?
What? What she mean her license never been suspended before? Bro, if the cop ran her plates and seen that she had a suspended driver license, obviously she knew, well, maybe she did know that she had a suspended driver license. I don't know.
Okay. And the address here, is this correct?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, which one? The one on your license here or the Conway Road? The one on your license? Okay. Because they don't forward DL.
see, a criminal defense attorney might not tell you this, but I'm gonna tell you this. I ain't no criminal defense attorney to be talking like a criminal defense attorney, but I'm a regular civilian like everybody else. So here's what I know about situations like this. A criminal could easily lie to a cop. What you think a criminal gonna do? Tell the truth? You think a criminal is a criminal for nothing?
Information, that's why. How long has it been since you lived in Conway?
Oh,
A couple months. Okay, so you just moved back here? Okay. And what do you have there? You were trying to show me something else. What's this?
This is the paper I did at the court.
man, that might be her paper that she got from college. You don't never know what that is.
Okay, this shows you live in Kissimmee.
Oh, that means she might have been lying to the cop about where she was living.
The paperwork that you filled out yesterday. I'm sorry?
Oh,
Well, because you have to have the correct address on your license. That's a civil infraction. The Kissimmee one?
The one on my ID.
Okay.
oh, she said they could send the cop one so she could just go on her merry way, huh? Is that what's going on here? A criminal defense attorney would be like, what? But I'm not too sure, no.
I will. Why would you write incorrect information?
Didn't write it.
Oh,
113508,
boy, the cop is just calling it out how he see it. Seeming to me, he just calling it out how he see it.
Okay.
Blackmail order.
I'll be right back.
Oh. Oh snap, what's going on here? The next clip is him taking her license plate off.
In the car, ma'am.
Yeah, but you're doing something you're not
Whoa.
I don't have to tell you right now. Have a seat in the car and I'll be right with you.
Bro, that's strange. I didn't even know a cop had to do something like that. Bro, they probably don't even like having to do that.
Okay, well, that's incorrect.
That's very
So, have a seat in the car.
Ooh.
I already told you, you have a
Boy, it might be stripped. That screw might be stripped.
seize tag order. Have a seat in the car, and I'll be with you in just a minute.
okay, but where's my license? I have to go to the license.
Your license is being
Ooh.
returned to the state of Florida as well. Have a seat at your car. Have a seat in your car when I'm done.
Whoa, what's going on here?
Ma'am, I don't care. You have to have a seat in the car. Okay, listen.
Bro, whenever you start, not listening to the cop getting out your car whenever they didn't even tell you to get out yet, all you're doing is escalating the situation involving law enforcement. Bro, a criminal defense attorney would have been like, they probably would have said something like, you got to stay in the car in that situation and let everything unfold the way it's supposed to. Probably.
To me. You don't have the right to get out.
I have the right to do whatever
Okay,
I want. If I
ma'am.
can get out of my car, I can get out of my car. You cannot tell me I cannot get out of my car.
Yes, I can.
How can you?
And you see why criminal defense attorneys make the money that they do? Because criminals sometimes will act out of emotion and think that they are above the law, and then they get in some trouble for some silly stuff that they could have avoided. You see, that's where a criminal defense attorney makes his money. All because of a silly situation that could have been avoided, and sometimes it's a serious situation, but it still could have been avoided.
You're not my boss. You're not my daddy. You don't do
There's
shit
a
for me.
Supreme Court ruling that says you need to get back in your car.
Supreme Court
Now
rule?
get back in
Let
your
me
car.
see it. Let me see the paper.
Well, I mean, of course, the cop is not her boss. You get what I'm saying? Her boss can't write her no ticket and stop her in her car.
Google it. Get back in your car.
I'm not Googling nothing.
Okay.
Oh.
And you're losing your car today. I'm impounding the car.
How are
I'm
you
taking your
impounding my
license
car?
and I'm taking your tag.
How are you impounding
So if you
my
want to
car?
call
Oh.
somebody to come get you, that's the
I
best thing.
can't. I'm here
Okay.
by myself, and
Well,
I have to go
I
get my
apologize. Your license is suspended 4 times. You have an FR suspension.
No, I just went
And
to
you
the
have not
courthouse
cleared
yesterday.
everything up.
I just
You definitely are not supposed to be driving if your license is suspended 4 times. I mean, not even once, probably. You get what I'm saying?
told you the
Everything
paper.
is not cleared up.
What do you mean? Then why
I'm
didn't
telling
she
you.
tell me that? I asked her is there any other problems. She didn't say
Oh.
nothing.
Well, I'm telling you what there is. I
Okay,
will
but
give you
can't
all the
impound
court.
my car.
I will give you all the information. Your car is getting impounded.
What do you mean by that?
It's going to
Explain.
go to the record yard. It's going to go to police impound until you get a valid license. Till you
Well, no telling how much money that's going to be to get the car out of a police impound like that. No telling how much it's going to be. You know what I mean? I think it's over $500 or $300 at least. But I'm not too sure about that. No, I'm not no criminal defense attorney. That's something that you would have to ask them. Or somebody else.
physically go down to the DL office and reinstate your license.
Why can't I
You
just take
owe
it
money
from my house?
Ooh.
because you're not allowed to drive.
I've been
I
paying
cannot
monthly
let
on
you
it.
get in a car and
No,
drive
I
again.
went to the courthouse
Okay.
and she said there's no problem.
I'm just telling you what's going on.
That's not fair.
Boy, you talk about escalating a situation that's involving a traffic stop, huh? Getting out your car, arguing with the cop and everything. Boy, a criminal defense attorney might have trouble standing up for her in the middle of court. Know what I'm talking about?
Well, you can take it up with the court.
Oh boy.
Okay.
That's
Hey, Ron,
crazy.
come on over.
Bro.
Go stand
Oh.
by your car. Go stand by your car.
What happened here?
Ma'am,
Oh, she really starting to escalate the situation with that police officer, because whenever you start screaming at a police officer, heading towards him and everything, getting close to his door whenever he already told you to get back in your car, bro, what you think that type of situation is going to be like? Escalation, man. That is crazy.
this close to going to jail.
Don't give
Okay.
up.
This close to jail. Have a seat by your car.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Ron, don't let her. Get out of the car. Turn around.
Oh,
turn back.
snap.
What is your
Get
problem?
out of the car.
What is your problem? What is your problem?
Oh, snap. Bro, I don't even know what just happened just now.
Relax.
You're hurting me. You're
Relax.
Oh, boy.
Relax.
Oh boy. That's why it's always best to remain cool, calm, and collective in any type of situation that you in, especially in the middle of a traffic stop.
Get off of me!
Whoa. Oh boy. Martin, man, that is crazy. Oh my goodness gracious.
Get off of me! No!
Wow, you gotta really be kidding me right now.
No! I don't want to go to the ground! Get off of me!
See, whenever you act out, whenever cops are trying to put your handcuffs on, you just might get a resisting charge. You know what I'm talking about? Because they look at resisting whenever you start fighting against them to do something. You know, so, man, that's crazy.
No, you are not putting these on me! What are you doing? Ah!
See, a criminal defense attorney probably would have definitely not recommended doing anything like that in the middle of a traffic stop for sure. Whoa!
Roll over. Stop resisting.
You know, if she would have just listened to the cops in the beginning, that situation probably would have went a way different way. You get what I'm saying? But because she ain't listened to the cops in the beginning and everything, and not even in the middle about staying in her car and everything, she kept on getting closer and closer to the cop, arguing with him. That's something that you're definitely not like supposed to do in the middle of a traffic stop, you know, involving law enforcement, because bro, that could escalate the situation times 10. You get what I'm saying? Like, you remaining cool, calm, and collective and all that is going to keep you out of trouble, probably. You get what I'm saying? The cop sees that you acting cool, calm, and collective and respectful and all those different type of things. He might be willing to work with you a little bit on whatever's going on in your situation. But whenever you start acting out that way, bro, that just puts you in a bind. That gets you to where you might get arrested, where you might get in handcuffs. You don't have to pay bigger fines and everything. Who would want to be put in back of a cop car because of a decision that they made? That's crazy.